Ryan Mossman and Michael Paul. Coach, any opening remarks?
Tremendous game. Two quality pitchers on the mound. Two real good baseball teams. That was a good college game. I made a major blunder. It probably cost our team the game, at least strategy-wise, when I made the first out at third base, when Ricky Pardo hit the double in the gap, and I got greedy, and that just changed the whole strategy for us. And we know better. We don't make the first out at third, so that one is on me. You got to give a lot of credit to Frostburg, scratching some runs across. A sac fly, two-strike hit, ball off pitcher's glove. They were just scrappy. They were doing a great job of going the other way. We were trying to get inside. We just tried to pitch hard in, soft away all day. That's all we tried to do. And they got big. We left some key guys on base there. I think we had second and third a couple times and couldn't cash in, which our whole thing was to try to get up by 5 runs. And we just never got there. I think the biggest lead we had was 2.
You said you want to get up by 5 runs coming in this, but you know that 2 probably wouldn't be enough against that kind of offense.
Yeah, well, we've seen them play, number of scouting reports. The consistency in their lineup and the way they scrape and they claw. They're just a bunch of tough kids. And we thought it would take 5, and that's for us to play perfect and pitch well. And that was the strategy as the head coach. We tried to get Freeman's pitch count up. Everything was working good for us there. Some guys had the green light, some didn't. Our kids bought in. We were executing the plan. The only thing we didn't do is when we got guys in scoring position was cash in.
Were you happy whenever Freeman was out of the game, you were still a tie game?
We wanted to have the lead by more than 2. Our whole strategy was to be up by more than 2 going into the 7th inning. We were at 2. Unfortunately, we just couldn't hold the lead.
Ryan, for you started finding your groove on the 2nd inning. You ended up becoming 12 straight batters from the 2nd to the 5th inning. What was working well for you then?
Thought we had a great game plan going into the game from our scout team. I thought that Coach Anderson did a really great job calling the game, and I thought we executed well for a good bit of the game. But when it came down to it, you hit the 9-hole. You get 3-1 to a guy who's got a lot of pop, puts one in the gap. I just didn't execute, and unfortunately it cost us.
I mean, Coach said the one run and ground ball off his glove. That's just unfortunate.
Honestly, I should let that go. That's an automatic double play, and it was a big break in the game for them, and it really cost us. So,
Michael, not playing in your final game at Shenandoah, you got 2 hits. Just talk about what it's meant to you to be able to represent this program the last 4 years.
Playing for Shenandoah has been basically my life. We always talk about being a student athlete, student first, but when it really comes down to it, I mean, I'm here to play baseball. We always joked around I major in baseball. So, I mean, I couldn't imagine my 4 years anywhere without baseball, and Shenandoah definitely made it one to remember.
Coach, this is your first time in the Mideast regional?
Yeah, we've always been in the South region.
Yeah, what do you think of the different atmosphere change from being in a different regional?
It was a great challenge for us because the only team we were familiar with is Frostburg State. We didn't get to play them this year, but Coach Robertson and I have a really good relationship. We do a yearly game, but I was really impressed with all the clubs here. Everybody runs a real good program. The people in Washington and Jefferson, they hosted a super regional. The hospitality, the NCAA should be very, very proud of the job they did. I was very impressed with the ball clubs. And I think whoever wins this region has got a legitimate shot at winning the World Series.